Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus check out our Patreon in the link down below if you want access for our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our games for today, make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. Edmonton Oilers vs Seattle Kraken. In the 4 matchups between these teams since Seattle entered the league last season, the Oilers are 3-1 in those games, covering the -1.5 puck line in all 3 of those games. I give the Oilers an edge offensively in this game. They're a top 3 scoring offense in the NHL and have the 2 league leaders in points. Additionally, we'll see the Oilers, who have the best power play in the league, go against a Kraken penalty kill unit, which has been the 2nd worst in the NHL. I'd expect Edmonton to get a win here tonight on home ice and be able to outscore the Kraken, with McDavid and Draisaitl capitalizing at ease. The Oilers have had a torrid time while skating on own ice since mid-December, going with 4 consecutive defeats at Rogers Place. That trend, however, is bound to change sooner rather than later. Especially with the Oilers hosting a team that is yet to win a single contest in Edmonton. The Kraken have paid 3 previous visits to Rogers Place, 1 during the last regular campaign, 2 in pre-season, losing all of them with a combined score of 16-5. Seattle has also managed to beat the Oilers just once in their past 4 regular season meetings and has recorded just a single victory in its previous 5 road outings. Edmonton, meanwhile, is a solid 5-0 in the most recent 5 fixtures after scoring no more than 2 strikes in its previous game. Our team pick is Edmonton Oilers money line. I expect a ton of goals in this game and love the over in this matchup. These teams have 2 of the top 6 highest scoring offenses in the NHL this season, seemingly scoring at ease. They've also both struggled defensively, and I expect that to continue tonight. Additionally, these teams have 2 of the 7 worst penalty kill units in the NHL this season. This game will be a high-scoring affair, just as all 4 of the previous games between these teams over the past 2 seasons have gone over. In the first game between these teams earlier this week, the over was an easy win as it hit without a sweat in the 2nd period. I get the case to be made on either side in this game, but I'm looking at the over in this one. I don't trust the goaltending on either side in head-to-head. The overs hit in all 4 meetings since Seattle joined the league last year. It also doesn't hurt when you have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl in one of the lineups to help push you over the number. I think this one's finishing 4-3 at the very least, whichever way you have it going, so give me the over here. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. Los Angeles Kings vs Dallas Stars. The Stars have been playing well as of late, and they beat the Kings 5-2 at home earlier this season. LA had 7 straight games with a point before a 4-2 loss in their last game. They have had issues on the defensive side of the ice this season and have given up 4 goals in each of their last 2 games. On the other side of the coin, the Stars have killed it on D, only giving up an average of 1.75 goals in winning their last 4 games. That defense will be tested by a Kings team that had scored 9 goals in 2 wins before losing their last game, only scoring 2 goals. Dallas has been better on both sides of the ice this season, and they are the hotter team. I get the case to be made for either side in this game, but I'm backing the Stars here. I think Dallas is just the better team in this matchup, even with the Kings being at home, and they've had a lot of the recent success against the Kings. Both Dallas and Los Angeles have played well of late, so we should see a tight battle for all 60 minutes. The Stars are arguably a better defensive team than the Kings, even if Scott Wedgwood gets the starting call, so I'm backing the visitors to come out on top. Also, the Stars' special teams have done a great job thus far, and the Kings have struggled to defend with a man down. Dallas has dominated LA over the last few years, going 8-2 in their previous 10 encounters. The Stars have also won 6 of their last 7 road tilts versus the Kings. Our team pick is the Dallas Stars. The total for the first game between these teams went over, but I am leaning towards the under in this game. That despite the fact that the Kings have allowed 4 goals in the last 2 games. They only scored 2 goals in their last game, and I do not look for them to score more than that facing a Stars team that has only given up an average of 1.75 goals per game in winning their last 4 games. LA will be decent on the defensive side of the ice, but not great. Dallas will not light the lamp often, and either will the Kings, which is why the under is the pick for this Western Conference clash. Our total pick is under 6 goals. Vancouver Canucks vs New York Islanders. The Islanders are certainly a much better defensive unit than the Canucks, but you never know with this Vancouver team. The Canucks' offense has done a great job so far this season, and Vancouver has scored 11 goals over its previous 2 outings on the home ice. Elias Pettersson, G17, at 27, has accounted for 4 goals and 6 assists in his last 5 games, while Bo Horvat, G26, at 14, has recorded 4 goals and 5 dishes through his past 4 outings, so I'm going with the Canucks to win. New York is only 1-5 in its last 6 showings on the road and 1-4 in its last 5 games against the Western Conference. The Islanders have also dropped 3 of their previous 4 tilts against the Canucks. Our team pick is the Vancouver Canucks. The New York Islanders are averaging 3.2 goals per game and are scoring on 18.8% of their power play opportunities. Brock Nelson leads New York with 15 goals, Matthew Barzal has 28 assists, and Anders Lee has 111 shots on goal. Defensively, the New York Islanders are allowing 2.6 goals per game and are killing 82.1% of their opponents' power plays. Ilya Sorokin has given up 60 goals on 809 shots faced, and Semyon Varlamov has allowed 31 goals on 381 shots. The Vancouver Canucks are averaging 3.4 goals per game and are scoring on 25.9% of their power play opportunities. Bo Horvat leads Vancouver with 26 goals, Quinn Hughes has 29 assists, and Elias Pettersson has 107 shots on goal. Defensively, the Vancouver Canucks are allowing 3.8 goals per game and are killing 67.3% of their opponents' power plays. Thatcher Demko has given up 56 goals on 479 shots faced, and Spencer Martin has allowed 68 goals on 598 shots. Diving into the offensive numbers lately, these teams are scoring well as the Islanders are scoring 3.3 goals in their last 4 games, while the Canucks are averaging 4.2 goals in their previous 5 games. Both defenses are allowing too many shots throughout the year thus far, and that is going to cause more goals to score, as New York is allowing the 17th most shots at 31.6 shot attempts per game, while Vancouver is giving up the 10th most shots at 32.5 shot attempts per game thus far. The over is 9-1-1 in their last 11 games against each other.